In 2006, I read that, and then I started, I wrote a blog post, I put up a website, and I started going to sell stuff on the internet. Well, after that, I went to a conference, and I had one of the leaders in the conference stay up on stage, and he said something along the lines of, "Don't listen to those internet idiots. Do home meetings." And I stopped for 3 years. That was pretty dumbass. It'd be really dumbass if you quit. That'd be the dumbest thing you could do in blogging is quitting, right? And listening to some moron who thinks it's not going to work. So that's what I did. And had I not listened to him, I probably honestly would have been at 100,000 a month, 2 years from then, before I was ever even homeless, But so I wouldn't have had my great homeless story, it prevented my success from happening quicker. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? He was there. Yeah. I think you were in that meeting. Yeah. Interesting.
Vitamin.
I would say, just to add to that, I think, and especially with what Empower Network brings to the table, the number one thing is just to choose not to do it. Like Peter was saying, I chose 8 months not to do it. And that's fine because he was doing other things, but as far as a blogging blunder, what I always used to tell my team was get in there and fill it out with content so I can go in there and critique it, and give you constructive feedback about how to go out, change it so it's user-friendly, so to speak, and so I know there's the marketing and visual and technical, and I forget the category of the blunders, but the number one thing is you got to blog. I've made every single penny online through a blog, and so I'm a firm believer in the business model because blogging is an expression of your cosmic impression, if you will. You know what I mean? It's how you relate, it's how you attach to one another. And when you do that day in and day out, you build to know, and trust factors, as all these leaders have talked about, from day one. And a blog is just the easiest medium digitally to connect with people, and just like Dave, he's making money still on videos and posts that he's written 3 years ago after he came out of this internet idiot, 3-year hiatus, if you will. But, you just got to blog. I mean, blogging, it almost gets you thinking, like Aaron used to talk about how to get paid for your ideas, and while that's so simply and profound, it's what we are in the business of doing, you know what I mean? It's how you relate, it's how you attach, and blogging is bar none just the best way to go out there and share yourself, and it almost makes you grow because you're like, why don't I have anything to blog about? Well, you got to do something entertaining, you got to do something exciting, that way you can actually have enthusiasm in your message, in your marketing, and a blog is the best way to do that, and that's why I think, from a product standpoint, this company has a universal appeal because every single person is 5 years ago when I got online 8 years ago, but 5 years ago we were all like, Bill Gates says if your business isn't online in 5 years, you're going to go extinct. And now that 5 years is now, and that's what we're offering to every single person is a public display of your talents, of your skill set, of your gifts, and that's why you just got to go out there and blog.
Wow.